King Joshua Greer, house. Just checking in. F33. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Just checking in. Waiting for my man Ebi. Come on with it. Let's see. Okiyefa. Whoop. Just waiting for the people to show up. Marlon, get laces in the building. I understand the podcast. All right, let's see you. What up, Tokes? Tokes is in the building. What's good? Everything is good. We just waiting for the man of the hour to show up. Marlon in the chat says, "Where my shades at?" You might have to call this. Ebi's running late. It looks like you might have to call him. Let him know we on. We are on. Shout out to everybody that showed up so far. Shout out to everybody that listens to the podcast. A couple of days before Christmas. Hope y'all finish y'all's shopping. There we go. There he is.
Yo.
What up?
What's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm doing good, man. Excited to have this little chat with you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm excited too. My apologies for the tardiness. I have to get the kids situated real quick.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Yeah, man. How you doing tonight, though, man?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. Man. Just taking care of some last minute, like everybody else, taking care of last minute Christmas shenanigans before Christmas Day. So, but outside of that, man, I'm good. Just relaxing right now.
Principal P was cracking on you. Said Ebi late as usual.
Hey, you heard him. You heard him. You know what I mean? I gotta be able to make that show. When I'm late and I come in, the show has begun.
Yeah, the show has begun. So it's your boy Raphael Husbands from Tweet Talk, the Black Belt Podcast, one half of the podcast, and we decided to start a little series that I would like to call "Birth of a Brand." where we talk to our folks about how they got started. And yo, Marlon's he's picking up in the chat, man. This guy, man, is a clown.
Yeah, man, you gotta watch out for him, man. You gotta make sure he took his medication.
Anyway, so we want to hear about you, how you started the brand, how you got started, trials and tribulations, and all that. But first, introduce yourself, brother. Let us know the man behind the shades.
For sure, man. Well, my name is Ebi Okiyefa. I'm located here in Southern California. I've been in Southern California all my life. Currently reside in the Inland Empire region. And yeah, man, I'm a family man, husband, father of 3 beautiful girls, and I have a soon-to-be son on the way. I'm very excited about that. Thank you, man. And but yeah, man. Career-wise, I work in the healthcare industry, hospital management, mostly in supply chain, distribution, logistics, in regards to medical supplies and top dollar capital equipment for multiple hospitals within the Southern California region. I've been in the healthcare industry roughly about 8 to 10 years now. So it's been a wonderful learning experience. I actually went and got my education in that industry. I got my master's in health administration. So I take pride within that industry, and I take pride in my goal of obtaining my education credentials as well to work this industry, which has helped me and allowed me to learn a whole lot to do what I'm doing now for myself, which transitions to me being able to start up a company called Okiyefa Shades, where we specialize in polarized and non-polarized shades of different styles for the community, man. We sell, like I said, shades throughout the U.S. and also international. We also just got started in getting into the eyewear industry as well, starting off with blue light blocking lenses as well too. So we have that as a new service line as well. We've been in the market now for 6 months. Again, it's called Okiyefa Shades, and so it's named after our last name, my family last name, Okiyefa. This is something that we started in order to pass down from generations to generations within the Okiyefa family. And here we are, man, just cruising, man, hustling and learning a lot, but growing at a fastly rate. So I'm very excited about that.
That's cool. That's cool. So Nigerian, right?
Nigeria.
Yeah, you born here or in Nigeria?
I was born here, man. I'm a native here, but both my parents are from Nigeria, and I'm Nigerian. I call myself Nigerian. I don't call myself Nigerian. American Nigerian. Nah, I'm Niger. So
Right.
yeah, man. But yeah, man. My parents, they're both from Lagos, Nigeria. And they came out here in 1980 and been grinding ever since, man, and got their education here. Got some good professions solidified under their belts, and have been doing pretty well for themselves, man, and which has transferred on over to their kids, myself, and I have 3 other siblings. So
that's cool. That's cool. So let me ask you something. The company is called Okiyefa Shades. I heard you say, like, on your podcast, the 7219 show.
Yes, sir.
Something about you call shades, not sunglasses.
Yes, sir.
Is that because you're Nigerian? Because where I'm from Barbados, and
Okay.
where I'm from, we call them shades.
Okay.
And sunglasses is kind of like an American thing. Is that like where that comes from? The Nigerian.
Honestly, as far as from that aspect, I'm really not sure. I'm starting to learn that Nigerians do say shades, and maybe because when I approach them, I say shades and not sunglasses. But I mean, another tactic of saying shades was because I wanted our company to stand out. You know, and not just be a sunglasses type company. Like we got shades, you know, and that's how we market and brand our products as shades, along with obviously it ties with the name Okiyefa Shades. So like we say, it ain't sunglasses, you rocking shades when you come to Okiyefa Shades. So yeah. Yup.
All right. So tell us, first of all, what made you decide to create a company creating shades, selling shades?
Man, that's a great question. Well, you know what? I'm a guy with one of many talents and many hustles. And
Mm-hmm.
one of my other hustles is I DJ and MC as well. So I do a lot of,
You still DJ?
I still do. I do DJing and I do MCs for a lot of corporate events, private events, weddings. That's what I specialize in. So one of my DJ name and my signature name is DJ Ebrock. And so with DJ Ebrock, my DJ cartoon emblem / logo, he has shades on. And the reason why he has shades on is because when I DJ or MC, I have shades on, literally, throughout the whole gig. Like I walk up in there, hooked up, you know, ready to get down, DJing, and I got shades on. So that has always been my signature. I've always loved shades. I have a desire for different shades, man. That's just who I am. That's just what I do. If you ask anybody that know me, they'll tell you. Like, that's just how I get down. Like, people walk in and they're like, where's that DJ with the shades? You know, that's like literally for real. Like, that's how I get down. So that's where that was the concept of where the idea came from when I thought about, hey, you know what? Thanks to my brother, Marlon from Get Laced, he actually pushed me. And he was like, yo, bro, you need to be selling some products. Like, you need to get out here. Like, I'm out here doing my thing. And he and I always together, you know, we always together. We just bros, you know, outside of partnering and collabing on stuff. Like, we always hang out. So I seen him from the jump, like from right off top when he started, you know, selling laces from the trunk. And so it occurred to me where I was like, man, you're right. I do need to sell something, but I really didn't know what. And by the time I looked up, I was getting ready to put my shades on and I was like, oh, snaps. It hit me. I could sell shades. And the rest was history. So it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I heard a little bit of the story, the backstory on your podcast, the 7209 show. But look, just after you came to that aha moment, say, you know what, I'm going to do shades. What was your next step?
Yeah, man, that's a great question, man. Well, the next step was finding where I can find some good deals, you know, wholesale wise, prices wise on acquiring some shades for the low, man. You know how it is, buy low, sell high. But I wanted to get some top quality. There wasn't no liquor store type shades. Like, nah, it wasn't gonna be like that because I already was that type of advocate who liked top quality shades. So who am I to downgrade myself, you know, for my customers, you know, if I'm walking around with some top shades. So and then I'm putting my name on it. You know, that's icing on the cake. So I'm not gonna put my name on no cheap shades. So, but anyways, making a long story short, the next step was, yeah, man, I just did some research. Got on Alibaba like everyone else, you know, does. In regards to looking for some wholesale, you know, bulk prices on some products and started negotiating with multiple suppliers. And again, like I mentioned, I have a background in supply chain and sourcing. So it was easy to me, you know. I do that on my day-to-day job on a regular basis anyways with negotiating with suppliers on medical supplies and equipment for doctors. So it was just a smooth selling for me when I started doing it for myself. So just pretty much put out an RFP, you know, on Alibaba with different suppliers, share with them the type of product that I wanted, how I wanted to look. Created my logo. I got on Fiverr, I got a logo, and I shared that logo with the different suppliers. discuss with them where I want the placement of my logo to be on the shades. Some of the shades, you know, were designed too. Some of my products are designed. So I have a combination of shades that are already done and shades that are being designed as well. So there's a lot of technicality still to this day on the process. But man, it's been a wonderful journey. I'm still learning, but hey, I made it happen, man. I had some money saved up for assets, and this is my asset. So I pulled the plug, man.
Got you. Now this might be like a real like an obvious question, but I'll ask it anyway. What made you choose to put your last name on the
Ah,
product instead of coming up with some clever type thing, man?
yeah, yeah. Man. Well, shoot, man. I mean, why not? That's how
Right.
that's how I
Yeah.
figured. I figured why not, man. I mean, I wasn't gonna come up with any old rink-a-dink name, first and foremost. And
Mhm.
then two, all the shades that I was rocking, they had their names on it. So I figured why can't I not have my name on it? So that was one.
Right.
Two, man, I'm all about generational wealth. And I wanted to come up with something that I could pass down to my kids and my kids' kids. And my girls, man, my three girls, uh, you know, they see me grind, they see me hustle on a regular basis, man. But what was different about that was I really didn't have nothing of my own, or should I say of our own, as far as our name behind it. And so for them to see me grind on a regular basis and then finally, you know, solidify putting something with our name on it and still do that same amount of grind, if not more, because our name is behind it, man, it was icing on the cake, man. And I just see the difference with them now, like how they behave and just the passion that they have in regards to working for your own, you know, and I wanted to start this off at an early age for them, which is I believe is very important to me. And then last but not least, like I said, man, I got girls, so from a man's perspective, man, they watching my every move, you know. I want to be that model as a man to do something like this because the standards is high when they get older. Like it's a wrap, you know. Can't no other man step up to them without what they've gone through for years, you know, being around their daddy the way they are now, you know, and what we've been able to accomplish together. Now my girls is out here hustling with me. You know, we out here pushing shades, man. So yeah, man, that's the reason. I got plenty more reasons, but man, those are the main ones. So
Got you. It's kind of like the Tweet Talk podcast, episode 71. We said every business should be a family business.
yeah, man,
And like,
that's real talk. That's real talk, man. That episode hit me, man. That's a Sean Bradley episode. I remember that one. Yep.
did you know who Sean Bradley was?
Hell yeah, I know Sean Bradley, man. I think my favorite basketball player ain't no think he did. Kobe Bryant yammed on him. I think he got dunked on by everybody, but yeah, 7'6" white
Yeah.
guy, man. He was okay for his role. He was all right.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah, man.
It wasn't his fault he was hyped up. But
Ah, man. He was a good poster boy.
all right, so you were saying as far as the product quality goes, like you like the quality stuff, and of course, you're not when you put your name on the company, you didn't want to give a subpar product to your customers. Real quick, like you were talking about how you got polarized and non-polarized. Can you explain really quick for the people listening, like what Polaroids mean and why that's a hallmark of quality shade company?
For sure. So polarized shades pretty much are, or should I say the difference between polarized and non-polarized. So the way the lens are developed and created, pretty much they have a certain type of material that's placed in the lens when designed in order to help one's vision. And so with polarized, the polarized lens basically blocks out the UV rays from the sun or any high quality type grade lighting that will be a huge detriment and a negative side towards your eyes. And it's a form of a preventative type medicine, or should I say, when in regards to protecting your eyes from pretty much eye cancer, you know, which is one. You also got cataracts. And as African Americans, you know, we are high from a percentage standpoint in regards to obtaining cataracts within our eyes. You know, that's just how it is from a genetic standpoint as African Americans. And so to have polarized lens available, you know, for us is very key, is very important, and it's a key to long lasting healthy eyes on our behalf. So non-polarized are pretty much, and then that's the thing, they have different grades of polarization, you know, and within these lenses. So the ones I got on right now, these are polarized lens. However, you probably couldn't tell because from your end, looking at my lens from the outside, they're not strong. They're not like strong gradient. You know, they're not like the bug eyes. So if that makes sense, where the bug eyes is just reflection constantly. So I got another glasses here that I'll show you where it'll give you an example in regards to the bug eyes that I'm referring to. See how they look?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like kind of like, you know, buggy. Well, this is the strong polarized lens. It's a very strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's the coating, the thickness of the coating of the lens, pretty much.
I didn't know there was like grades to it. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's grades to it. There's grades to it, correct. Yeah.
And
So
I've never liked like the really reflective ones, like the last pair you had on, but
yeah.
I saw them on your site. I was like, man.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, man. Like I never really was a fan, but like you just said, when I was doing my research, man, in sorts and different shades, I saw some and I was like the ones that I had on, and I saw different styles, and I was just like, hey, that's pretty cool though. Like I think I could rock with that. And that's the thing. If I like it, because I gotta like it in order for me to share with everyone else, you know. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna share with everybody else. So I was feeling it, man, and the same thing with you, man. I'm still constantly doing research on this on a regular basis, and definitely communicating with the content experts as well within the eye and optometry industry. And we'll get to that because I'm sure you have questions related to that. But yeah, man, pretty much that's what polarization is all about, man. Definitely. So.
Yeah, man, because I was like, I guess like all the ones I saw before, just the designs just didn't catch my eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I saw them on your site, and I was like, wait a minute, I gotta rethink this, man. That looks cool. I'm not even just saying that. Like,
no, I feel you. I've heard that from other people too. Like that's why I'm laughing. Like I've heard that before too.
It's like you gotta rethink this, man.
Yeah.
And it's like mostly you see it. Yeah, Charles, he just got that fire. Shout out to Charles Oglesby in the chat.
Shout out the mob right there. That's mobster.
Tweet Talk, the Black Belt Podcast, co-creator. What was I saying? Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, with those really reflective, strongly polarized eyewear, you usually see them on like bikers, like cyclists, or really serious cyclists,
and people that people that go fishing too. People that go fishing, yeah. They like those.
I didn't know people do fishing, but I see them like on the slopes with like the skiing, the snowboarding.
Yeah. Right.
So it's really like a strong like sports way, but like for like serious enthusiasts.
Exactly.
You know, so I never really saw them as something like for everyday wear, but
yeah,
like I said, it's cool.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I see also you mentioned the blue light. I think a lot of people don't even know what blue light is, and these phones, we in this day and age, we all got our phones in our hands practically 24/7 a day. We're looking at laptops,
Yeah.
screens, the phone
Yep.
constantly, and people don't know it's that blue. They call it the blue light from the screens that's messing our eyes up, and it's why they're telling us you shouldn't be looking at your phone like 30 minutes before bed because it affects your sleep patterns and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, am I right?
Yes. Yes. So check this out, man. When I transitioned to the blue light lenses, there were a couple of reasons why I did that. One, well, first and foremost, we mentioned the polarized lenses and non-polarized. So it wasn't only about style. It was also about taking care of a problem, you know, that was out there that people didn't know about and they still don't know about. Like you just said, you didn't know about the different grades of polarization. You know, I had to stand out and be different. I didn't want to be that guy to just sell shades. Like there was going to be some, besides my last name being on it, which is with the meaning behind it, there was also a meaning as to a reason why I'm selling shades. And that reason was to protect one's eyes in style. So polarization came into effect. And I mentioned, you know, you got your different issues as African American, and not even only African Americans, man, all races, man. Everybody have eye issues somehow. You know, it's not just only prescriptions. Like polarization helps protect your eyes from these unwanted lights that has no business coming into your eyes on a regular basis. Our eyes can only take so much. So that's one. Then the next step was the blue light blockers. All right. I wanted to go into prescription, but that's a whole nother beast, which I'm working on right now as we speak. So I said, you know what, let me take baby steps and go with the blue light blocking lenses, because with blue lights, especially now, which was perfect timing with this whole COVID thing, everyone is working from home. So with everyone working from home, you're either on your laptop on a regular basis, you know, and these new laptops, the screens, strong blue light strong blue light rays. They call them UV blue light rays and UVAs. And then if you're not on your laptop, you on your phone. Again, right. strong screens, digital screens, phones with blue light. All right. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, yo, this is something that I can tap into and help folks out. I know for me, like when I'm working and I'm on my computer on a regular basis or on my phone, juggling back and forth. After a while, guess what? I know you're getting some weird, strange headaches on one side of your head. That's all from eye strain. That's all from that lighting. You know, my girls, same thing with them. And I'm sure everybody else's kids that are doing school from home on their laptops. My daughter, my second one, she gets headaches on a regular basis when she's looking at screens. Why? Because of the lighting on her phone or on the laptops. You know, so I slap some glasses on everything. I'm not even blowing nothing up. She hasn't had a headache since. Migraines, all of that. Like for real. Same thing with me. When I start feeling some headaches after a while, I'm like, yo, I'm tripping. I'm going to get my blue light lenses. And so I promote that to let people know, like, this is something that can help solve your problem, you know, and that's why I tapped into that. So to answer your question, yeah, man, the blue light, you know, rays is strong. It's really strong, man. It's crazy strong. So protect them eyes, people. You know, prescriptions come with blue light lenses coated with prescriptions. So that's what I'm working on now, is to add prescriptions on my blue lights.
That's cool, man. So let's go back to the beginning. Because now I gotta put mine.
Man, we gotta throw some blue. We gotta get you some Okiyefa blue lights, brother.
Yeah, I do.
I got you. Don't trip. I got you.
These are prescription.
I got you. Don't worry. Yep.
These are prescription, but they got they got some other name on it that I won't mention.
It's all
Pretty
good.
well known.
Don't worry.
You know, first of all, let me just say this real quick to the people in the chat, people watching this later on, whatever. Comparable sunglasses, shades, whatever, to this quality that he's putting out will run you 150 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like
Plus.
he's not selling you cheap stuff, man.
Nah.
This is not cheap stuff. He didn't just get some cheap stuff and throw his name on it. This dude has got quality stuff, man. Let me just say that real quick. I had to say that real quick. But
right,
like I said, going back to the beginning, after you got your first like samples or whatever, what was the first step after that? Like, how did you start selling? You did it hand to hand? You threw up a website? What did you do?
Yeah, man, it was a combination of all of that, man. I got my samples in. Man, it's crazy that you're bringing this up, man. And hopefully this is going to be an inspiration to somebody, man. But check this out. I got my samples. And when I got my samples in, as a matter of fact, I got my sample right here. I'm sorry, man. I got shades all over the place, man. I'll be working, bro. So if I'm just popping shades left and right, my apologies. But what's that? Sorry to be not sorry. But yeah, man, these are my samples right here, man. These are my first samples, man. And guess what? I went on ahead and I used these as promotion when I launched my company, man.
You did, right?
I did pre-sale launch on this. Just this. I didn't have nothing. Just this. I didn't even put my name on it. And this was when COVID got real hard, man, when the lockdown just went down, bro. Lockdown just went down about a week after I launched. And I was like, damn, how am I going to do this? There's nobody out. Like, I can't get out. I can't do nothing. I can't go door to door. But it ain't stopped me. I just said, man, fuck it. I'm going to just launch it. I'm going to throw these on. I'm going to take pictures. I went out to different parks. Man, I took the best pictures that I can with these on rocks, on hillside ponds. I had a couple of people that were willing. I even walked up to random people and said, hey, if you don't mind, can you put these on? I would love to take pictures of you in them. Man, they was cool to do it. Some people said, no, I'm good. But I was just letting them know, like, look, man, I'm starting a new venture. I really need some help. And they, majority 7 out of 10 people, they helped me out, man. Hand sanitize that mug up, and I just moved on to the next person, man. But I was doing this for about 3 to 6 weeks, man. Just marketing like crazy. I already had my Shopify open. Shopify give you the 14-day trial. So during that 14-day trial, man, I just put my foot on the gas and I went hard. I was hustling, man. I was out there. So, and then I used my I got a couple pre-sale orders, man. Like I got a couple pre-sale orders, some good orders, man, because I was going in, man. It was something different that nobody really knew. And I was just on, man. I was promoting like crazy. And I used that cheese to go ahead and order my shades. And the rest was history, man. I started ordering my shades. When I got my shades, I still went door to door, man. I didn't go door to door with random people, but if I was out, I had shades in my trunk. Man. I was selling shades out of my trunk, bro. So, and folks was buying them left and right. Folks was buying them. I made sure that if they posted pictures, they tagged me, and I used those pictures, man, as promotion, just ongoing still to this day. And then, as far as product reviews, I'm on that too. I tell people, yo, I need you to get on my website, man, and write down a product review comment on my shades, man. Just let people know like how you love the shades and what feedback you can provide, whether it was positive or negative. It don't matter. I just hook it up, man, because feedback helped me, to be honest with you. I needed that feedback in order to grow. It helped me, scale up. So, but yeah, man, I just still to this day, man, I'm just out here, man. I'm out here grinding, bro. So.
Cool. So going from getting pre-sale orders on a sample.
On a sample.
It's not even branded yet.
On a sample.
So now you got Charlie talking about you got the Shopify site with the text messaging integrations, text, email marketing, all that stuff.
So,
What's it look
so,
like now?
so with the text, the email marketing, man, I'm on that on a regular basis, man, and I went hard on that after I read the 10x rule. Like after I read the 10x rule by Grant Cardone, man, it was a wrap. Like all the concepts, man, and all the motivational speeches he had on there, and what he went through and experienced, man, I had no excuses, bro. Like I just took it to the next step, and then obviously listening to you and Chuck, and then many others that are within my circle, man, iron sharpens iron, man. Like that was just icing on the cake. So I'm on the text marketing, I'm on the email marketings, man. Like man, just constantly like putting discounts and deals out there, especially those that are subscribed, man. I take care of my subscription members, man. I do take care of them on a regular basis, but they're all it's all automation, man. Like I automate all my stuff, because my time is valuable. So I just try to be smart about it, man, and have everything's done in a week and a half to 2 weeks in advance, man. So I mostly set all that up on the weekends so that during the week, I have other things to attend to as well, just trying to, and then on IG, I'm DMing like crazy, man, with influencers. I don't know if you noticed, but man, I got influencers showing me love, man. Like I had Kev on Stage was my first influencer. He showed me love. I got Alan Maldonado, man, top actor, you know, he's on different movies, man. In the past, he got his own Netflix series, man, and he's just on a go. He rocking my shades like crazy. I just had the model, Kayla Nicole Brown. She's killing. She killing the game right now, man. Especially with Savage Vinci. She's rocking my shades. I just folks is out here showing me love, man. They taking care of your boy, man, and man, I got many more. I ain't gonna mention none, but 2021 is gonna be ridiculous, man. So
Yeah, you
right.
did this all this. How long you been open now?
Man, 6 months, bro. 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
That's cool, man. Doing big things in 6 months, and even though things are going pretty quick for you, everything's on the up and up. People gotta know that it's cool if you don't take off right away, and that you gotta have patience in this game. Because I'm sure how are you getting your merch in? You getting it manufactured overseas, right?
My merch.
And is it yeah
So I
yeah
got
yeah
my
the shakes
the
and
shades.
then are
Yeah,
they coming by
yeah,
boat?
yeah.
They coming by
So
boat?
yeah, so I do them by bulk, and they're all getting done overseas. Correct. Correct. Yup.
And they come by boat, right?
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah. So for people that don't know about manufacturing and stuff like that, when you order stuff from like overseas and you got big orders, like it comes by boat, not by plane. Because by
Yeah.
plane, if you
Right.
in the
Right.
air, it costs the shipping charges by air are ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get it by
It is.
boat, and on a boat, it'll take months to get to you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll take that back, man. For mines, they're actually by plane, man. They're a little quicker. Or you know what? No, they're definitely by plane because they're through, the logistic companies like the FedEx or UPS or DHL. So it's a little quicker, knock on wood. I'm lucky on my end in regards to how I'm receiving them. But that's not to say other people is not receiving them by boat. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
a
I used to work for a clothing company, and they got everything by boat, and that's like
yeah,
months. Like
yeah. Mine's is by plane, man. It's pretty quick. I'd say about 2 weeks maximum, and that's lucky. Don't let it get stuck in customs, which has happened to me a couple times. But
yeah,
but yeah, man. So I got that going on with the shades. I got some merch. I got the merch shirts. I got the Okiyefa shirts. I got them on right now. I'll let your boy. So I got that going on right now. And then for 2021, man, I mean, which is a big thing for me, man. I might as well just share it with y'all. But starting 2021, man, I solidified a partnership with our optometry office in Beverly Hills out here in Southern California, man. They're gonna be buying my shades, my frames, man, and putting prescriptions on them bad babies. So my shades and my blockers, man, they're gonna be right next door to the Ray-Bans, the Adidas, the Oakleys, you know. So I finally solidified my first account, man, and I got about 2 other optometry offices that I'm somewhat working with right now to see if I can get them on board as well too, or at least put me on board. So yeah, but man,
That,
I'm
that is
highly
cool.
highly excited about that, for real.
Exciting stuff, brother. Congrats to you.
Thank you, man.
You
Thank
want
you.
you want you want to and that's already solidified, right?
Yes, yes, yep.
You want to drop the name of that the office where they can get that from?
You know what? Let me get that. Actually, let me wait on that real quick. It's solidified,
Okay,
but yeah, I just got one more thing to sign on the dotted line, and then we should be good to go. But we good. We
gotcha.
good for sure.
Understood, understood. But people might not understand that this is big for somebody that's only be around for 6 months, man. I mean, you can
100.
walk into this office and said, "Let me get my prescription in the Okiyefa
Right,
frames."
right, right, right. Exactly, man. Yeah,
It's like,
and that's
man,
and that's the next step, man. The thing is, that's the next step. So we're gonna. That's one. You know, walking in to get that done. But I'm trying to transition that to the online get down as well too. So, which I'm sure we can do that too. That's the last part of the negotiations that we're working on. To see if I can do that online as well too. So people can, because the thing is with that, with prescriptions, it's based on volume. I have to get licensed. You know, I have to get licensed in order to sell prescriptions on my site. You know,
wow.
as a supplier. So, but as far as the optometry office, if they buy my frames in bulk from me wholesale, they can do what they want with them. My hands is washed. The key to that, which is good for me, is my my frames with my name on them is in their office, so people can see my stuff, you know, and they can get my stuff with my name on it. You know, they can get prescriptions with my name on it, whether it's shades or regular eyewear. So I'm trying to take it to the next step now and go online doing prescriptions, you know, where people can go online and upload their prescriptions pretty much and pay for their frames. So,
That is cool, man. So
yeah.
you want to tell the people real quick what have been the biggest drawbacks, setbacks, trials and tribulations as a new entrepreneur out
Oh,
here in these streets?
uh, that's a good question, man. Well, I would say uh, for uh, for me, I think the biggest drawback for me is the quality assurance piece. Um,
Mm,
and why I say that is because my product, man, it's just a whole different beast, bro. Like, and I see why it costs so much, you know, for some of the high end companies because I could kind of see why it costs so much. But what I'm referring to with quality assurance, if nobody knows what quality assurance means, is basically, and this pertains to any product, but I'm just speaking on behalf of my product. When you receive your product fresh out the shipment, get the box, you open them up. Um, I don't just put it on a website right away, man. Like it's a process. I line my stuff up, and as I take them out the box and I count them, make sure everything, my numbers, my quantity is complete first and foremost, for what I paid for. Two, I'm single-handedly looking at each product at a time. I mean, I'm talking about like really looking at each detailed oriented in regards to the product, making sure there's no scratches, there's no defects, there's nothing wrong with the product within itself. And check this out,
mm.
Ralph. Like it's crazy, man. You wouldn't believe, man. I get a lot of scratches on some of these products. When I first started off, when I first started out, I got a lot of scratches on my products, bro. Um, mostly on the lens. And I'm like, yo, I'm going back and forth with suppliers. Like, hey, this ain't cool, man. Like, I pay for this, and this is what I get for them. And they, so the verbiage are going back and forth, trying to a combination of getting my money back, or they mostly want to. And this is in China. This ain't like I can go down the street and go regulate and bang on these fools. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to people in China. So it's like I basically took a loss, but there's no loss when it comes to a learning experience. And this is a learning experience for me. So this is how, for anybody who's out there, man, like, it's an ongoing process, man. It's a combination of you checking your product, making sure everything, you got to check your product. Don't just be out here selling your product once you get it out the box, because your name is behind it. This is your brand. And you don't want to be selling, shipping off product to people who paid hard money for this product, and they getting stuff that's scratched up or beat up. Like, nah, you got to check your stuff. And if your stuff is scratched up, throw that to the side. I don't care if it's a little nick. Throw that to the side, because you can use that still to get out here for promoting purposes. You could give them out to people. People still, you get out here. Who don't like free stuff? Who don't like free stuff? You know what I mean? Especially if it looks good. So that's what I do. I took that challenge, I took that downfall, and I flipped it. And I was like, nah, it's cool. I'm not gonna throw them away. I got a nice, cool little box that I take with me, and I go to these different events where I'm out here hustling, marketing my brand, and I'm giving out stuff. I go to gigs that I have, wedding or DJ gigs. I'm giving out prizes to people, which are my shades. So these are just things that you can use, as innovative ideas to still brand yourself and put yourself out there. But that has been a major challenge. But most importantly, man, just doing everything myself, man. I can't wait I'm ready to take it to the next level when that time arises, man. I'm ready to. My kids help me. Don't get me wrong. My wife helps me too, but mostly for my marketing purposes. But I do a lot of fulfilling. I fulfill the orders. That's time consuming, you know. And like I said, man, the automation, that's time consuming. Again, marketing like crazy on IG or Facebook, and then running the ads. I run a lot of ads, so but that's part of entrepreneurship, right? So that's what I'm prepared for and I'm ready for. So I wouldn't trade it for the world. So it's all good.
All good, all good.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second right here.
And you know what, man? I totally forgot to put it out there, man, because I know people are probably wondering the meaning behind Okiyefa. So I gotta put the meaning out there and share that culture with everybody else, man. Yeah, it's my name, but there's a meaning behind my name. There's a meaning behind my parents' name. There's a meaning behind my parents' name. You know what I mean? So this name resides in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. River State. It's a Ijaw. Ijaw is our tribe. You know what I mean? And Okiyefa means one with good memory. That's what Okiyefa means. One with good memory. So I just wanted to put that out there and just let people know what the meaning behind the name was all about. And I take to heart, for the meaning, and I take pride in our name, man. So I wanted to share that with y'all because I'm truly excited about that. I'm truly excited to just call a business Okiyefa Shades, man. That's what it's all about. So
that's cool, man. That's cool. So 6 months later, you started with one sample, no branding on it yet. Now you got several designs. You got Polarized, non-Polarized. You got blue light blockers. You're about to be move into the prescription game with the frames, doing big things, moving on. It's the end of the year. What can we look forward to see from Okiyefa Shades in 2021 and beyond?
Yeah, man. Well, you're gonna continue to see Okiyefa Shades, man. the current product we got going on our website right now, man. We got that going. We got some limited editions that are coming out. The big and little drip. You know, we got the big drip shades coming out, man. I got one of them on. They the all black little drips. You know, I got the big drips. You know, I'm trying to get diversified in my colors. So we got the yellow,
Ooh.
the yellow big drips. You know, I got the Okiyefas on them. You know, I got the little drip chromes, silver chromes. They popping. And then that's the first. I ain't got it, but I got the all whites. Yeah, all whites and gold. You know what I mean? So that's one. I got the hexagonal shades coming out. Hexagonals, man, switch it up a little bit. For those that are real smooth with it. I've been getting a lot of requests for the hexagonal, so those are coming out as well too. So those are my top two shades that I got coming out. And then I also got some Lokes. You know, people were asking about the Lokes, the all Lokes, you know, Okiyefa Shades. So I got that coming out too. You know, so I'm showing love for y'all on that one. But outside of that, man, just constantly coming out with products, man. Like they say, products don't talk back. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to come back with products, you know, switch it up a little bit, scale up on my products, and then just get more accounts, man. Get more accounts on the optometry side. That's where it's at, man. It's next level. You know, I got my first account, like I mentioned, and then we're trying to go prescriptions. So as well, which we will, I'm sure we will, man. So January 2021, man, we're looking, worst case scenario, February 2021. We got that going on. So, and that's pretty much it, man. We're looking to partnership. We're looking to do more community outreach. That's where we're at right now. We got some community outreach potential partnerships that we're looking to get into for the first quarter. And man, that's pretty much it, bro. Man, we just out here, man. We out here hustling, man. We trying to get our name out here. It's only been 6 months. Like you mentioned, it's all about patience. And I have a hard time being patient, man. I want success right now. And I know it takes time. It takes time when it comes to entrepreneurship. So I'm working on that, man. But man, so it's God's been good to me, man. God's been good to me, man. Like it's crazy how all this has come up in an amount of 6 months, man. And then last but not least, man, Galace and I, we got our own podcast, which is what you mentioned earlier, man, the 7209 show. If you guys haven't touched base on it, man, you guys check it out, the 7209 show. Man, Tweet Talk podcast, you guys, you know, inspired us to come up with our own podcast, and we appreciate y'all. So, man, we got it going, man. We weren't bullshitting, and we just said, fuck it, we just gonna do it, and we did it. So we already 3 episodes in. We just knocked out episode 3 the other night. Should be coming out within the next day or two on all streaming platforms. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man, that I can think of.
That's cool, man. I listened to the first episode. I'm almost done with the second one. I was listening to that before I got on here. It's cool, man. I like it so far. So definitely check out the 7209 show podcast with Ebi and Marlon. But for sure, you guys, if you haven't heard of Okiyefa Shades before, you heard of them now, go to okiyefashades.com. I got it pinned in the chat.
Oh,
OKIYEFA Shades.com.
I got discounts for the holiday.
And tell them real quick about the sale you got going on right now.
Yeah, man. So I got a sale going on, man. My birthday is on Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Yeah, my birthday is on Christmas Day, man. So I got a sale going on for everybody, man. Just to celebrate amongst with your boy, man. I got a 35% discount going on right now. So if you go on my site and put in the promo code birthday35, man, you good to go, man. That's my celebration to y'all, man, for supporting me, supporting Okiyefa Shades, man. 35% off on your total products, man. So y'all shop on, have a good time, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. That's what we got going on. Birthday 35, don't forget.
Discount code birthday35 at okiyefashades.com. my man, official sponsor fan, one of the sponsors of the Tweet Talk, the Black Wealth Podcast. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, you need to be subscribed to the podcast, man.
Man, for real talk.
But, shout out to Ebi and the whole Okiyefa family. Birthday coming up. New baby dropping soon.
New baby.
A release date. Album release. Check him out. And one more time, I'm going to tell you guys. He's selling you premium shades for affordable price. Believe me. And that's before the discount, the birthday 35 discount.
That's before. Man, premium price. It's top quality,
this is not just a product with a name slapped on it.
That's real talk. Y'all see these shades? You see these shades? That's that big drip. You see that? Yeah, that's that big drip. You trying to get some drip in your life? Get your life right and get these shades. For real. All right, get your life right.
Finest shades to fit your style, baby.
The finest shades to fit your style. You already know. I see you. Hey, my boy, Marlene be on that Raphael Shades with you.
I'm gonna get him, man. I'm gonna have him on tomorrow night on the next live. He'll be on here tomorrow night. I'm not ready for that yet, but check it out. OkiyefaShades.com. Discount code running right now until the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
Birthday 35 for the discount, 35% off. Check them out. Premium shades. Get yours, man. It's a pleasure talking to you, Ebi.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. I appreciate you. Real talk. Thank you so much for having me on here on the first episode of Birth of a Brand, man. This is so dope. Dope idea.
Appreciate you coming on, brother. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Hey, you too, man. Take care.